Okay, everybody, hello. All right. Trying something new here, actually, to do my videos. Going back to the live format, and they should be going straight to YouTube as well as Facebook in a couple of different places. This is how I'm going to try to do my Spirits Club episodes from here on out. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, you make the light a little bit better, then this is how I'm going to do it. So this is like a test run. Hopefully it's all streaming well and it looks good. So, what is this? This is, let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. This is the Uncanny Spirits Club, and this is my latest episode. This was supposed to be episode 20, or it's episode 30, actually, but it's episode 29 because the episode I did last night got corrupted in my phone for some reason, and I don't know. But for tonight's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making a Sazerac. Now, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly how some places make it. But this is how I'm going to do it. Now, what is a Sazerac, you may ask? It is a rye whiskey cocktail using rye whiskey, of course, as the base. Two kinds of bitters, sometimes just one, sometimes just the single, and a glass wash of absinthe. Now, the bitters primarily that goes into this is Peychaud's. Peychaud's. I don't know exactly how to say it. Peychaud's aromatic cocktail bitters. And I'm also going to be adding a couple of dashes of Angostura, of course, just to kind of give it a little bit of zing. The rye I'm going to be using is actually Sazerac brand rye, which is not easy to get a hold of. I had to order this special order. You can see I've gone through a little bit of it. This is 90 proof. I don't remember how much it cost me, but this is bottled by Buffalo Trace, I believe. I think. I don't remember, but I ordered it with a bunch of other Buffalo Trace products. Yeah, Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky. Okay. And the absinthe I'm going to be using is what I have available, which is the Absente, absinthe refined. It's not the best absinthe that you can find, I don't think, but it's not terrible. This is 110 proof, but again, it's just a wash in the glass, just for flavor. And it does have the genuine wormwood in it. So what do you do to make a Sazerac? First, you have to have a sugar cube. And I have these authentic sugarcane cubes. I don't know if you guys can see it really well. All nice, kind of raw sugar. Got my shaker, so I'm going to put that in there. Clink. And this calls for a muddling of a sugar cube and 5 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also, as I said, going to add 2 dashes of Angostura to give it a little bit of zing. So 2 dashes of Angostura. I've got my muddler, which is right here. I'm going to muddle, just break apart that sugar cube in there a little bit. And then I'm going to add a couple ounces of the rye. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to pour what I think is a couple ounces. Kind of eyeball it there a little bit. A little bit more. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to put the top on it here. Now, before I shake that up, I'm going to go get an ice cube to put in my glass and put my muddler in the sink. All right, actually, I just brought the ice in with me because I forgot I need to pull my pants up. I need to do the wash first. So I'm going to shake up what I've got in the shaker first, which of course is the rye, the bitters, and the sugar cube. Once I've done that, I'm going to pop the top a little bit, let it breathe. Then take the absinthe and just add a tiny smidge to the glass just to kind of wash it around. Now, a lot of the official recipes say once you've washed this around the glass to toss out the extra. But if you haven't added a whole lot, it shouldn't make a big difference and it shouldn't ruin the drink. So, got my wash in there. Now, I'm going to pop out my ice cube. Put my ice cube in there. Full cocktail is supposed to be on the rocks, but I don't use a whole bunch of ice. I just like a little bit of ice. Take my shaker. Pour it over. Looking nice, looking good, and nice red color. You're also supposed to put in lemon peel. I don't have lemon peel. I don't keep that kind of thing around usually. So, you know, I use what I can get. I'm going to let that sit a minute, let the ice kind of dissolve a little, and I'm going to put my ice cream tray back in the freezer so the rest of the ice doesn't melt. Okay, and that's the great thing about this being live. Even with my recorded videos, I made a point not to edit, not to do any post processing, not to do any special effects, anything like that. No cuts. This is everything you see me do is as I do it right here. It hasn't been rehearsed first. I have made this drink before a couple of times, but it's been a while, and I don't believe I've made one on the air here. So, got my ice in there. Smells good. We're going to go ahead and have a taste and see how mine turned out. Good mix of flavors on this one. Good mix of flavor on this one. It's got the sweetness from the sugar cube, of course. The bitters add some tartness. The rye is nice and spicy, a good rye. And the absinthe just adds that little dimension on the outside to kind of top it all off. Now, this is a classic cocktail. Supposedly, the legend is that this is America's first cocktail. I don't know. I haven't compared it to some other legends. I think everybody who has a cocktail says that theirs is the first. And I think probably the old-fashioned would probably get the nod as well. But I don't know if the old-fashioned was created here in America or if it was created overseas, like in the UK. But this is supposed to be distinctly the United States first cocktail. So if you want to look it up and look into some of the history about it, that's how you spell it, the Sazerac. You don't need to use Sazerac brand rye to make it. All that's required is a good rye whiskey, the absinthe wash, and the Peychaud's aromatic cocktail bitters. Okay, you guys see that? I don't remember if I got this in a store. I believe I had to order this. Angostura, which I added to mine. I think adds a little bit of extra little kick to it. The Angostura you can usually get locally, at least for me. I can get it in my local grocery store here in Canton, Ohio. The absinthe I can also get here. Although this one I ordered before they started carrying it pretty regularly in my particular area. But you can get absinthe around here, especially now that the imports are a bit easier than they used to be. So let's have another taste of this. It's not bad. It's got definitely has some kick to it. You can definitely get that alcohol kind of taste, but there's enough sweetness and enough of a bitterness that it kind of drowns that out, and it gives you a nice mix of flavors. It's not something that I'm going to have like 4 or 5 in a row of. It is very strong flavored, so it's good for a social get together if you're trying to impress your friends with your cocktail making skills and you want to make a classic. Can't go wrong with the Sazerac. Some people aren't going to like it, but that's okay. This and the old fashioned are the two easiest to do, along with, let's say, like a vodka martini or something like that. Speaking of vodka martini, the other video that was supposed to go up today that I recorded last night was a vodka episode, and it got corrupted in my phone for some reason. I tried different things to try to fix it. I tried different apps that said that they could fix it, and they didn't. They couldn't do a thing. So, what are you gonna do? There's the dog defending her food from hungry cats. I'm going to do another video of that probably in the near future. It's the Outer Space vodka, which is in the Alien Head glass bottle. The bottle looks much better than the vodka is. In the video, I did taste the vodka last night, and I'm not a big fan. And I wish you guys could have seen the video because I did many things to get it where it was something that I could actually enjoy. It took 3 different iterations of the drink for me to enjoy it. But all that being said, I'll be doing that in the near future. And hopefully, as long as this worked out, I'm going to be doing this for the foreseeable future as my normal way of streaming videos. So you don't have to watch it live, but it's there if you want to. It'll show up on YouTube, and it'll show up in the on Facebook in both This Uncanny Earth and the Uncanny Spirits Club page. Okay? Although probably in the future, I might skip just the Uncanny Earth group itself, so I don't just spam that. That way you have to go over and give my Spirits Club page a like if you want to find out. Okay? As usual, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Uncanny Spirits Club. Also, make sure that you subscribe to all the various other things that we have. We've got This Uncanny Gaming on Twitch, which is Rob's deal. We've got This Uncanny Earth on Spreaker. You can also listen to us in a lot of different places. I looked at some stats today, and apparently we are doing very well on Apple Podcasts, like extremely well there. Wink, wink to everybody out there who's in with those other podcasts who think that we're in some big competition. There you go. There's a reason to compete, I guess. I don't know. How am I doing the head thing? Please stop me from doing that. But yeah, we've got all those other things going on. Definitely make sure that you slap a like on This Uncanny Earth, This Uncanny Gaming, and on YouTube, the Uncanny Spirits Club, which is what I'm doing right here. I would definitely appreciate it. Okay? Like, subscribe, share, etc. All those different things. Okay? So that's the Sazerac. That's what I got for you this evening. Keep an eye out for more videos in the near future as I can do them. This will be the new format. I believe you can see the logo up there in the corner, and you can see down below the This Uncanny Earth URL. So there you go. All right. Guess that's it. Guess that's all I got for you. So until next time, cheers.